Does this ever happen to you? Oh no, my autosave slot is at the final boss, so I can't go back and get collectibles. Well, I've got news for you. It's called multiple autosaves. That autosaves once you get right to the boss fight, so that's where you start if you die. But if you want to go back and get all the collectibles, there's a story checkpoint, as well as this autosave right here. And actually, if you want to see my main save, it's autosaved like right there. But the story checkpoint is like, oh, it's only 6 minutes. Wait, yeah, it's only like 5 minutes apart. So yeah, it's pretty late. Also, there's the amount of money I found in my main save. You know, being as thorough as I can personally be. So there's my high score, I guess, if you want to try and beat it. It's probably not that hard. So I'm in my main save file right now, my first one. I don't think I have that much, really anything extra in this that it didn't already show off in the Let's Play. Like, all the gems are the same, so since we got all of those in the Let's Play, there's nothing to show you there. Actually, I did say I was going to like scroll through the pages so you could look at all of them if you really wanted to. So here we go. I don't know why I felt the need to include that, but it's not really all that exciting. But then you have special content. Wait, that's the wrong thing. I want to save that for later. Special items. Oh, I do have all 3 of the things. So there's Suction Shot Type C, which is what you get for collecting all the gems. So there's a normal one, and then there's this, it's just a little crystal. Then you get this for collecting all the boobs. And then this is the one I already showed off, the Polterpup flashlight. So some nice little vanity items for you. I don't know if they show up in multiplayer. I guess I'll put on the Suction Shot Type C just so we can see. But then we have ghosts. I've already gone over all the ghosts before, but let's see if my main save file has any more ghosts that we maybe haven't seen. There's Goob, there's Hammer, there's Oozer, Slinker, Strapper. I feel like I'm the opening of like a 90s cartoon. Mini Goob, Mini Hammer. And I'm still missing a lot of ghosts here. And then there's rare ghosts. Now, like I said before, you get these from the Scarescraper, so I don't have a whole lot of them. But I do have some I can show you, just to have an idea of, so you have an idea of what they are. I mean, you could just go look it up on the wiki if you wanted to, or some other kind of guide, but if you're lazy, and I'm lazy, here you go. Bomb Goob, Bomb Hammer. Regen Goob, I think I have a, yeah, Regen Slinker, Lethal Goob, and that's all I've caught. Like, so these are mini-bosses that show up on the 5th floor of a Scarescraper that has more than 5 floors. Although, you know, if you get to the 5th floor and it only has 5 floors, and then you fight Bulossus. You know, Bulossus. And we'll probably be seeing him later, so, I don't know if you're a fan of Boos, look forward to that. Let's go through the boss ghosts again. Stewart, Chambrea, Cruller, Chef Souffle, Amadeus Wolfgeist, King McFrights. I feel like I'm the Smash Bros. Announcer now. Dr. Potter. Morty. Oh yeah, I forgot to get Morty. Let's go do that. So again, Morty is right in this room, and it's not going to be hard to catch him. He's finished his film, and I think, oh yeah, we can talk to him. Oh, at last, my masterpiece is complete. Filled with gripping action, dripping with emotion. Oh, and the suspense. It has it all. I don't think I don't think you could possibly have everything in one movie and have it be good. Feast your eyes on this. If it is not the very definition of true art, I do not know what is. Well, I'll give you that. It's still art. And you can view it somehow. Did we get this piggy bank? We didn't. So there we go. If you spin this, it's... Stop distracting me with money! If you spin this, you should be able to... There we go. To view the movie.
Sorry. Huh?
Yeah, movie didn't have it all. And now you can catch Morty without... Or, okay, I guess I was gonna say without a fight. Well, kind of. Didn't realize he grabs onto the table like that. Anyway, back to the lab. Clem, Serpsy, Nikki Lindsay and Ginny, Captain Fishhook, Johnny Deep End, Phantasmagoria, and Helen Gravely. I could have sworn that once you beat King Boo, he's in here too. Like they're stuffed in the same jar. Maybe that was just wishful thinking, or maybe I'm confusing him for Polterkitty. There she is. I wonder if Polterkitty shows up there in that jar alone when you actually catch her. I guess I should have seen. I don't know. It's probably too late. All the Boos. We saw their names when they showed up, so I guess there's not really much of a point, but I'll go through them again. But I'm not reading them, because they're all pretty lame! And we're back to ghosts. So, like I said before, I don't feel the need to go through the album, because it's all the songs. I think it's all the songs in the game. And they're not named. They're not labeled as what they are, where they play. So honestly, I would just recommend going to YouTube and searching for the Luigi's Mansion soundtrack that way. So, yeah, I'm not gonna go through those, even though it's a good soundtrack. But let's go through the art viewer, because this stuff has got to be interesting. So there's friends. There's Egad. There's Luigi. There's Polterpup. There's Polterpup again, looking like a sock pup. Ghosts. There's a goob. There's a hammer. Very red looking hammer, like jeez. There's him. And him. And that guy. I'm so bad with names. Miscellaneous. Oh. The Poltergeist's blueprints. That's actually really interesting. And then you can see there, the bottom one on the right, as opposed to the bottom one on the left, which isn't really, it's kind of more middle. There's the 3 different versions, the canonical ones anyway, not counting the cart. Different versions of the Poltergeist. So you got the Poltergeist 3000, I think it was? Then the 5000. Yeah, the 5000. And then the GOO. I guess that's, concept art there, where it looked more like the the 5000, and that they had the goo canister in a different place. There's a mobile lab. Ooh, the different arrows indicating what floor you're on. I don't think that spotlight one was actually used. I'm not entirely sure. And I'm not going to fact check that, because honestly, I'm sick of fact checking things for these episodes. Even though this is the last episode, but I'm not going to do it in earlier episodes either. I'm getting really lazy here. Different gem designs. I think those are all the ones that were used, so that's kind of neat. And then the tower. I wonder if that's like the one on the left. I'm wondering if that's not just an unused model, but like, you know, they drew a normal hotel first and then they built onto it to make it look eccentric. I like eccentric building design. I'm not much of an architect fan, but like when you get like the neighbor's house from Hello Neighbor, I like that. The rooftop battle, the rooftop, the doorway before the rooftop battle, the stairs before the doorway before the rooftop battle, the rooftop battle. Oh yeah, I guess it is by room now. Master suite. There's the library, the bathroom, main hall. Maybe I should just stop talking and just show you art. Maybe put up some music. Actually, no, scratch that idea, because this way I can keep the tempo better. Like, you know, I can analyze it myself, and then that way I can tell, like, maybe the average viewer has also finished analyzing the piece, or, you know, give you plenty of time to pause. I think that would be pretty awkward to have, you know, music, and then you're, like, pausing every 2 seconds to try to look at the art for as long as you like to, and then the music just keeps starting and stopping. Dance hall. This room looks a whole lot more colorful than it did in the main game. I don't know if it's just like the lighting or what. There's the entrance. Again, more color. Well, at least on the elevator, like above it where the number shows. Oh man. Green, red, yellow, purple. No blue, but I guess goobs are blue, so I can understand them not having a blue. I wonder if they were just, you know, testing which color looked the best, or if they actually plan to have like 4 different dance groups in Phantasmagoria. Fitness center. There's the treadmills. That one room. The lobby. Statue for the elevator room. I guess, would that be the lobby, or would... I don't know. I was thinking the lobby would be the one with the front desk. Johnny Deep End. Spectral catch. Not really a whole lot going on in these pieces. Just like, yep, that's what we saw in the game. I think I looked at this one before, but like, yeah, these... Maybe it's not worth showing these, honestly, because like, they would make cool wallpaper or posters, but I don't know, as far as concept art goes, I feel they're not as exciting as concept art usually is, where you get something, you know, like, I think I already showed this before, but something like this, where you see different iterations of an idea of a character. Which is, you know, honestly, that's like my dream job. It's just like, here's some characters. Pick your favorite. I'll develop it further. Okay, cool. You know, just being paid to make characters. Like this. This is more like what I'm talking about. And I know we looked at these before, because it was on this one, I believe, where I said, like, man, these would make cool wallpaper. And I think Serpsi's design was a little different. A Natural History Museum. It's all in black and white. Which, it's fine, I guess. It's like you just need to get the visual style down, I guess. Color can come later. Like, I definitely want this as wallpaper. That'd be real cool. But I think it's interesting how some of these are in color, like this one, and then some are in black and white. Maybe it's because it's different artists mocking them up. That sure does sound funny. Making the mock-up, to rephrase it. Man, I realize how appropriate the music that's playing right now is. Yeah, I definitely appreciate these from an artistic standpoint. Like, again, these will all make great wallpaper and posters. But from, the standpoint of delving into the mind of a game designer, it's like there's really not a whole lot different about them because they look basically exactly like what we play in the game, so except that, I think, is... I mean, there was a prison in the game. It's the one with the crushers. But there weren't barrels. And it does look a little darker in the prison. I guess the beauty of breaking up your game into, like, levels, or in this case, floors... Oh, I was thrown off there because there's like 7 pieces? 5 pieces. Wait, where's 6? No, not floor pieces. Although this is floor 5. But the kind of the beauty of breaking up your game into levels is like it's easier to assign different people to do different levels. Like you don't have to have... I mean, I guess it would be good to have like one guy, like I think that's what a producer does. Is you have a guy. Oh, that's different. You have a guy who coordinates everyone together to make sure that everything that they're doing is cohesive. Make sure they're communicating. Although maybe the idea is more like... I think the actual position is more like... making sure that the 2D art people... Or the 3D art people are interpreting what the 2D art people drew correctly and turning them into a proper... the model that they meant for them to make. Something like that. But I don't know. I'm not a game producer, so I don't know what that occupation entails. But I was just thinking about like how, like I said, I think some of these are done by different artists. So I just think that's cool that because the game is broken up into different floors, they probably had different artists working on, like, you had artist 1 working on floor 1, artist 2 working on floor 2, artist 3 working on floor 3, and then when artist 1 finishes floor 1, he starts working on floor 4, stuff like that. Those aren't the keys we got before got in the game. And I think the register is different too. But the Goomba behind the counter is like, no, but if you would like to register... I think those signs are different. I don't remember the coffee shop having a coffee sign above it. But, my memory is...
Hi, I'm Tom.
Cruller has a little hairdo? I don't think of Cruller as having hair. I just think, he's a big purple guy. He's got a hat. Oh, that was the end of it. He's got sunglasses. Restaurant. Not the mezzanine or whatever it is. However you say it. think it's funny that Luigi's... They seem to kind of copy-paste the little Luigi there, the Luigi for scale. And that's fine. I don't care. But it's just funny to see him in the same pose in a lot of these. It's like, yep, that's Luigi. He's hunched over. He's holding the poltergust in both hands. Is that a fountain in the middle? That looks cool, but definitely taking up a lot of real estate there. Oops, was that it? That wasn't it. Yeah, I pressed the wrong button. Ooh, I like the palette on this one. It's like slime green with purples. Yeah, this is definitely very different. I like it. Not that I don't like the lobby we got, but this is also just... That's my aesthetic. I mean, I don't really have one aesthetic. I think there's a lot of things I think are cool. But like that one is very satisfyingly Halloween-y. Boilerworks. Satisfyingly spooky. That's a better way of phrasing that. Oh, I like the background to this one. Where it's more like a like a furnace room. You know, it's like all red, steamy. Just gives you the air of there being a ton of furnaces down here. Well, that bridge was definitely not there in the final game. That room looks the same. I should stop saying that. Like, my commentary is just repeating here, but we are just sitting here looking at concept art. Stupid shark goobs. Was this floaty gold? I don't think I noticed that. If it was. And the last one, prologue. That would make great phone wallpaper. The Peach Bus. I guess this is like the storyboard for how that scene is supposed to play out. The entrance. Luggage. Seriously, why did Toad bring golf clubs? There's no golf course here. At least the hotel didn't promise a golf course because there's no golf floor. They could have done that though if they wanted more floors. And I guess had enough development time to make more floors. Mini golf hole. Or mini golf floor. Not hole. Yes, of course there's going to be a hole. It's a mini golf course. That's how golf works. You hit a ball into a hole. So now let's go into the Scarescraper. It continues a multiplayer game in progress, man. Yeah, okay. Now we can go online with this, but like I said, I don't want to. I don't really know what the protocol is for you know, doing a let's play and having online people's usernames show up. So I don't want to take a risk there. Plus, I also just don't like playing online. Now, if you get the DLC, which this is really what the DLC is for, is multiplayer. One of the things you get is costumes. Mummy-G, the Green Knight, Groovy-G. I don't think I've seen these names before. The Amazing Luigi, Paleontologist, and Captain Ouija. I think I'll go with the Green Knight. Now, in addition to the costumes, the DLC also includes stages for the other multiplayer modes, so we'll see those next. Let's get into the Scarescraper. Now, sadly, the settings to Scarescraper, this is a mode that was introduced in the second game, and sadly, the settings are not quite as fleshed out as in that game. I believe in that one you could choose like what mode you're doing, and how many floors, and I don't remember. I honestly didn't play it that much. In this, all you get to do is how many floors. And as I have complained before, I believe I've made this complaint voiced before, there is no balancing for single player. So this multiplayer mode is best played with people who know how to play the game. Like if you got some friends who also got this game, you're probably better off also, getting those people together and playing this together than you are by yourself. Because the time is pretty restrictive. You gotta be fast. You gotta be always finding time and clearing objectives. It is very easy to lose this just based on running out of time. Whoops. Especially if you do that. Oh, Luigi's a knight too! Wasn't sure that would be a thing. No, it's just money. Now, the money you collect here actually does count towards objectives, like achievements for the main game. So if you still don't have enough, like honestly, I think this was how I got the Pearl achievement for collecting so-and-so amount of pearls. It's just playing this. But unfortunately, there are objectives specific to the Scarescraper that are hard to do. Because, you gotta beat the Scarescraper a certain number of times, and you gotta, get to mini-bosses a certain number of times. Like, I don't think I'll ever get all the rare ghosts, because, they're rare. Excuse me. And I don't think I'll ever play this enough to get to the 5th floor of a 10-floor Scarescraper enough times. I think I did get the one for beating Bolassus enough times. I think it's like 5 times. Also, perfect timing. When you're in single player, they don't rebalance the multiplayer style traps. So if you'd opened that door, you would have been stuck for like a whole minute. And there's no way for you to get free early yourself. In multiplayer, someone can come up and suction shot the door, pull you out of there. And it only takes as much time as it takes for the person to get over there and suction shot you. But if you get stuck by yourself, you're stuck until the trap decides it's been enough time. And that's awful. I am extremely upset that is a thing. And that's why I don't play this by myself anymore. Like, I really wish this was more fun to play alone, because Luigi's Mansion 3 is fun to play. Like I said in the last episode, the finale, that I think the game just has the best combat, the most satisfying combat, and the most satisfying searching around. I don't think you can break stuff in Scarescraper like you can in the main game. Or if you can, it doesn't break as satisfyingly. But it's still fun. This would have been a perfect mode to just get in. It's like, oh, I feel like playing some Luigi's Mansion 3. You get in, you turn on the game, you play some Scarescraper, and then you turn it off when you're done. I mean, you can still do that, but, who wants to lose every time they play the Scarescraper? Not me. So we finally found some ghosts. So that's 2. 3. Get that lampshade off your head. Actually, I want to get this clock. We need clocks. You gotta always be collecting clocks. A, B, C, C. That's not how that goes. And clear the room. Oops, that's back. What's in here? Nothing? Probably nothing. What I hear? Ah, I hear some ghosts. Wait, I thought I had the super strobe. I don't know why my strobe isn't super. Is it super? No, there's super black light's not a thing. I don't understand what the power up is that I have.
Oh yeah.
Can I get some time from the toilet? Time from the sink? No, all I did was waste time. Cool. Might be something if you spin that fan, but I don't want to spin it. I don't want to waste time. That's the frustrating thing about this. Like, you have to... It really is like luck-based. Like, You need the things you search to give you time. Because if they don't give you time, then you just wasted time searching for time. So it's luck-based. From just, you know... Did you get a clock from what you searched? No. Sucks to be you. And, you know, heaven forbid if you get stuck in a trap like I was just saying. Get out of here, briefcase. I can't tell the depth in this guy. Get off my back. Yeah, so you can still break stuff, but it doesn't feel the same. See, my flashlight's all sparky. I don't know what power up I have. Struggling with that briefcase, bud? Me too. See? We're one and the same, you and I. We're struggling with that briefcase. We're struggling with that lamp. So we're not the same. I have no problem turning on a lamp. Stop sinking back to the wall where I can't reach you. See you over there. Struggling with a suitcase. Well, that's different from a briefcase. It's not as brief. Man, are just the rest of the ghosts all in here? Almost feels that way. And they're dropping time for me, which is good. I'm getting kind of lucky. Nah, that guy didn't drop time. And yeah, of course, the advantage of doing this in multiplayer would be that you can have multiple people searching multiple ends of the hotel at once. Or I guess it's not the hotel anymore, it's the skyscraper, so I guess... I don't know. I suppose hotels can be classified as skyscrapers. So it's the same difference, really, I think. But yeah, more people covering more ground. But let's see how long this takes. I'm mashing all the buttons, by the way. I don't know if that helps, but you know, it feels like it helps. My arms are getting tired from mashing. It's like my wrists are hurting. My fingers don't want to mash the buttons anymore. That killed like 30 seconds. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. Every second matters. I think these are the last guys. So that's good. I honestly don't expect us to get to the top. I think I was on the train of thought there, and yeah, the rug interrupted me. One disadvantage of playing with multiple people that we will see, and I'll just talk about it right now, so we don't have to hope to see it, is there are rooms that require every player to step on the switch to open the door to said room. And I believe they also have to pull out their Luigis. So every player and their Luigis have to stand on the same button. And if you know Nintendo's online game design habits, you would know that there is very little way to communicate this to players who don't understand what's going on. So even if you mash the... No, not that. Even if you mash that and you actually get players who are like, oh, he's saying over here, I guess I'll go over here. Then you have to somehow communicate to them to get their Luigis out. So it's... That's why I think it's just more worthwhile to try to master doing this alone. Or, obviously, if you have friends who have this game, play with those friends. If you're both interested in clearing Skyscraper, or maybe if just one of you are interested in clearing the Skyscraper, and you're just able to convince them to help you out. That'd be great. Like I'm trying to tell you, like, don't pester your friends over this game. That's not what I'm saying. Don't do that.
Whoa, yeah.
Just trying to make a joke about, like, oh, well, even if they don't want to, try to convince them to help you. And that is more of a statement of a fact. Like, well, you know, it's kind of how friends work. Like, you know, if I had a friend who's like, hey, can we play Scarescraper together? I mean, okay, I'm also interested in getting the achievements, so if that's their goal, it's like, yeah, we got aligned interests. But if I were a friend who didn't really care about the achievements, but a friend was like, hey, can we play together? I'd be like, yeah, all right, I'll help you get the stuff. That's not really coercion, I guess. It's just like, what am I even talking about? Man, my throat hurts. It's so dry right now. I'm talking too much. Should get some water, but I can't take my hand off the controller. Now, one thing that these costumes do is they actually... I don't know exactly how it works. I'll correct myself. Excuse me, I'll correct myself because I don't mind looking this up. Is that the costumes make, I think, they make a chance of special themed floors appearing. It's either floors or rooms. So when you wear the costume, that the theme of that costume... Oh man, Luigi is regenerating health. That's cool. I didn't realize he did that. Or if I knew that, I forgot. It's still playing the Gold Goob music, even though there's no Gold Goobs anymore. Yeah, themed floors. And I think they either have like a chance of making special ghosts appear, like rare ghosts or something like that. No, specifically rare ghosts. You know, ghosts you need for completing the ghost gallery. Aw, man, I knew I shouldn't have opened that. I just realized that after I opened it. I was like, wait, aren't there cabinet traps? There are cabinet traps. There. Didn't pay attention to how much time I lost there. Yeah, all I remember about the themed floors is that finding them is good. Like, it's not just a themed floor for theme's sake. Like, you actually would hope to find them, I think. So let's hope we'll find one.
Oh, yeah.
Man, even when he celebrates while moving, like I told him he should have been doing in the main game, he takes his hand off the suction, so you can't suck up money. You have to walk into it while it's celebrating. Like, stop celebrating. Let me get the money. There's the last one for the series. Me complaining about Luigi celebrating, stopping me from getting money. Yeah, pool tables are really good for getting time, because they're 6 searchable spots, like, right next to each other. Now, I think another benefit to playing alone, aside from the aforementioned button problem, is that there are power-ups you can find, as I showed before. I got that one that I didn't know what it was, and then I got the map to instantly fill out the map.
Whoa, yeah.
When you're playing alone, you get all the power-ups. So they all stack. So if you find, like, Super Strobe and Super Suction, you're set. Like, if your floor is about beating ghosts, you're just gonna destroy that floor, and it's pretty satisfying. Unfortunately, they don't stay between floors. Like, I can tell I don't have to... Whatever I had, it's gone. So... yeah, that just proves it doesn't stay between floors. Wait. I hear the key. The key is just... it's just sitting there. Well, let's go to that locked room. I was gonna say floor. We're still on the same floor. We're not going anywhere. Well, we are going somewhere. We're going over there. Actually, what's that? I was expecting the balls to show up. Yeah, the balls don't show up in Scarescraper. So when you blacklight something, that's it. It shows up. Gold Goob's got less health in this? I haven't even been paying attention to my progress. Just running around collecting money as fast as I can. This is probably where we lose. Nope, just barely. But okay, there we go. I'm not doing any more floors because honestly, I don't like playing this alone, and I don't like playing with other people. If I had friends who also wanted to play this, yeah, sure, I'd play this more. Yeah, we're backing out here. So, should be the last thing to show off is the Scream Park. Now, this one is specifically multiplayer only. Oh, wait, I think you can do single player for, like, practice. Okay, I don't want to show off all these modes, because this video is already pretty long. Already pretty long. Let me try that again without my throat failing. Already pretty long. So there's Ghost Hunt. Defeat ghosts to earn points. Cannon Barrage. Earn points by using your cannon to break targets. Tricky Ghost Hunt. I think... Is this one of the modes? I don't know which of these are DLC. I think these two are the only ones you get without DLC. Honestly, this one's the only one you need. Like, catching ghosts. That's Luigi's Mansion. Why would you want anything else out of Luigi's Mansion? Work with your team to earn points by defeating ghosts. Teams with the most points wins. Watch out for that extra floor. Getting shocked costs you points. Okay, so it's basically the same as before, but same as this, but it's a different stage. Okay. Yeah, that's just break targets, and then this is catch ghosts. Knock out all the team members of the opposing team and come out on top. If you're hit 3 times and fall to the floor, a teammate will need to help you up. Use burst to avoid incoming attacks. Collect as many coins as you can. Oh no. Not the floaty! No! Is that just score points by getting pucks in that? It's just air hockey. It's kind of weird. And then this is racing. Racing around the course in the floaty. Not the floaty. Ah! And desperate measures. Earn points by piling up weights on the sand and scales. Scale. Ah! Okay, that's enough of that. So it's just that one room from the Tomb Suites, but as a multiplayer minigame. That's kind of hilarious. And I think there was one to the... Is it coin floating? Okay, yeah. Maybe it's these 3 you start with, and then you get the DLC to unlock another Ghost Hunt stage and these extra minigames. Honestly, I have not heard a single word about these minigames. I don't know if people who actually do play this game multiplayer enjoy these, or if they're just like, yeah, they exist. Okay, so you can do that one. I think it actually will not let you do others. Or, okay, yeah, you can do practice mode. But I just want to do just Ghost Hunt, just to show you what, you know, the general idea of what playing this is like. Which, it's Luigi's Mansion. You already know. You stove the ghosts, you suck them up, except this time you earn points. And you gotta earn the most points to win. You can tell I'm using my ARMS-themed Joy-Cons, except they're not explicitly ARMS-themed, but they are ARMS yellow, and came out around the time, if not the same day as ARMS. So to me, they're the ARMS Joy-Cons. So now you know what Joy-Cons I've been using for half of this. Because I did switch out my pair because I was having drift problems. And then I still had drift problems anyway. You know, it's a drift problem. You already know. You know the deal. If you have a Switch, you know the problem. My other pair is the pair that came with the console, which is gray. I specifically wanted gray because, I mean, it's closest to black I can get. Have they released black Joy-Cons yet? I want black Joy-Cons. I have 3 pairs of Joy-Cons. So I have the yellow, I got the gray, and just recently I got the, well, recently, I guess it doesn't matter when I got them. For my birthday this year, my sister got me a belated birthday present because she couldn't find them in stock at the time. But then recently found them. And I think she said they were on sale a little bit. But I got the Skyward Sword Joy-Cons, the Master Sword and Hylian Shield ones, and those are staying in the box because drift, not dealing with it. I'm not having my special Zelda Joy-Cons drift. Ow. Oh, I guess I lost points. Oh, I tried to pull out Luigi. I don't have Luigi. Yeah, no Luigi. But I think clicking the thumbstick made me stop running. Okay, I guess it just makes that beep periodically. I don't know what to, I don't know what to say. Yep, I win because the other team literally did not exist. You can't get more win than your opponent's not existing. But okay, yep, there we go. That's as far as I know, that's all there is to show off for Luigi's Mansion 3. I mean, I could show off more Skyscraper. I'm not showing off more Skyscraper. Maybe that could be a future thing when I have friends that, you know, Let's Play friends that also have this game. Maybe one day Choco Conroy will do a Let's Play of this game, and I'll get invited to record with him. Yeah, right. Like a dream. So thank you for watching, and I was going to say see you in Wario Land. Actually, no, that probably will not be up yet, like I said before. I don't know. See you in Wario Land. Bye.